Angel Reese from Baltimore, Maryland, bro. You gotta do your research, man. Do your research. Now, this first part of this interview, this show right here is all facts. What is it called? All facts, no breaks. What is this?
Oh, it's let me see something. It's I got it here because I saw it earlier.
Whose show is it? Is Keyshawn's?
Yes, Keyshawn's. It's called L.A. Legends. That's what's called L.A. Legends. All facts, no breaks.
Okay, all facts, no breaks. Okay,
yeah, that's what it's called. All facts, no break. With Keyshawn Johnson, it's his show.
Well, the facts are Angel Reese from she's from Baltimore.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, I think a lot. See, here the problem is when they say, "Oh, well, why we can't just keep basketball?" Y'all had an opportunity to put that to sleep last year. Y'all kind of fed into it, in my opinion. You know, the networks y'all worked on. No, y'all didn't stop them from pushing those same narratives you are now speaking against. So I don't understand that, but that's cool. Let me keep playing and see what else being said.
She's from Baltimore.
So, but okay. This what I don't. I noticed something about all of these all-time greats. They don't have to say what I say. That's cool. I don't have to say anything I agree with. I mean, they play the game at a high level. These are all-time greats. I think we gotta stop saying, "Oh, CC is this great player," and it stops there. No, Angel is generational. She's generational, sir. Oh, ma'am. She's generational. She's the only player that started 2 years averaging a double-double. If you look at the last 40 years, I saw it it's all over social media. You know, she's in the same category as Shaq. We're talking about all-time greats like David Robinson. You look at what she's doing this year. She's one of the only 2 players in the league to put up a triple-double. They have multiple games back to back. She has a streak over 15 rebounds. Angel can guard multiple positions. Angel impact all across the board. It's generational. You can't just say, "Oh, she's just a good rebound." You can't just say she defends. She does so many things on basketball court to help her team win. And her ceiling, there is no ceiling. There is no ceiling, bro. We gotta stop. Okay, Kayla Clark, she this, and it stops there. And I noticed they nitpick every little thing with Angel game, but they quiet about things that Kayla Clark needs to work on.
Yep.
Notice that?
Yep.
They say, "Oh, can she generate?" They talk as if she's just perfect. She has nothing to work on. And Angel has things to work on. No, Angel actually has less holes than Caitlin Clark. Y'all just don't want to acknowledge that because it doesn't really fit the narrative y'all claim y'all against. So, we got to tell the whole truth. One player in 5-6 years, she's going to be in an all NBA and all defensive team. She could make it this year. She got a good case of it, depending on how things transpired this year with Chicago, because it's not all her fault. She's doing her part. She is not no black hole on her team. She is the team. She's making everybody better. Clearly, see it on both ends of the floor. She in 6 years, she's going to be in MVP conversation. She's going to be defense player of the year and runner up. She's going to be on all defensive team. Nothing against Clark. She's going to be, look, Angels right now is top 3 in steals, number 1 in double doubles, number 1 in rebounds. Even if you take away her own rebounds, she's still leading the league. And if you take away the rebounds off her own miss, she's still leading the league in rebounds by March. So we got to start acting like Angel is not generational. Angel just getting started. Like she's nowhere near the player she's going to be. Nowhere near that. The things she's capable of doing, the level she's capable of reaching, she's nowhere close to that. She's just getting started. She halfway through. You seeing sneak peeks of what she's going to become. The fact that nobody wants to acknowledge that It shows me either you don't watch the game or you just going along because you're not trying to upset people that the machines. You're not trying to upset the machines that push Caitlin Clark. Either that or you're not watching the game. Simple as that.
Kelsey Plum this offseason. When you look back at your career with the Sparks.
Okay, so it starts right there. What do y'all think?
Man, I noticed that immediately it was Kaden Clark is a dog. She's a baller. She's a beast on the court. And Angel Reese is coming along. Like, I think that's exactly what Cheryl said. I'm like, wait. Are you really not watching? You only see the games you come to? That's what it sounded like to me. And then Candace got on there and basically said the same thing. Candace didn't even mention Angel, I don't think. I think she strictly said how good Caitlin was, and it was just like,
that was not Angel.
I'm like, bruh. When Angel beat past her double record, I was waiting for the congratulations tweet.
She congratulated.
Yeah, I was like, Candace, my favorite player. She about to look out for the young one. No, nothing. So I just noticed in that clip, like it was Caitlin is great. She's good, whatever they said. And then Angel's coming along tight. Like, I think that's exactly what she said, but that's weird, bro. Like, these cameras get on and people start moving funny, man.
A lot of people like to go to the word, oh, this jealous and all that. I can't say if somebody's jealous or not. I don't know what it is. I just feel like, it's kind of weird. To me, it seems kind of weird that she never acknowledges Angel. And I'm not saying she has to for the record. I'm not saying none of these players have to do anything. Like Candace is a legend. If she don't want to acknowledge Angel, that's fine. But my only problem is when they tell 25% of the truth. That's my only problem. Like, everybody's so quick. They're so excited about talking about CC and her supposed to be all-time great trajectory she's on. She's supposed to be on all-time great trajectory, as if Angel not breaking records, Angel not doing things Caitlin Clark not doing. Like, so they two different players. But one thing I know for sure, this girl, Angel, she knows how to win. She knows how to do multiple things on the basketball court to help her team win. And I think we have to start acknowledging that instead of trying to nitpick what the little things she needs to work on. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Angel busting her ass in the gym. And if you don't see that during the game, you're clearly not watching. Number one, or you just a hater. That's just what it is. If you see Angel Reese now and you compare how she looked last year, clearly you can see she's totally different. I'm not talking about getting a rebound, push the ball up. That's something she's been doing. I'm talking about it's the little things you seeing her, like around the basket, keeping the ball. She's been working on little things. You can see the difference. You can see her working on the footwork. You can see her shooting the jumpers. You know what I'm saying? I listened to her in practice today. She said, look, I'm going to keep shooting the ball. By the way, she's a student of the game, number one. Number two, she's somebody that loves to listen. She wants to learn. She wants to get better. And I think we have to start talking about that more. Stop talking about we don't have to just talk about double-doubles and rebounds. Her as a basketball player, she's phenomenal. She's generational. And tell you, if one day she's gonna be looking Candace Park in the eyes. Yeah, I got the same resume as you, or better. I'm just keeping it real.
Well, I think they're out of touch. I don't think they know anything about Angel or her game. I think everybody came in with this assumption that, we're just going to batter her, tear her down because she stopped, quote unquote, their greatest player coming out who they put all this money behind from winning the championship. So they did everything in their power to say, okay, we're just going to tear this person down. Nobody said anything. Candace Parker has been a bitter player for years. I mean, everybody knows this. She doesn't get recognition for the things she did. She was caught in that era of Maya Moore. Like Maya Moore and everything was in that era where Maya Moore used to beat her all the time. Then you had Sue Bird, was in that era. So so coincidence, Sue Bird's gonna be the first woman with a statue outside of outside of a stadium. Candace was slighted also by Gino Oriama on the USA team. So she's always been slighted, and it's always been a bitterness with her. I don't think she even recognizes Angel Game. I don't think she cares for it. I don't think it's like a hate thing, but I think she's been so programmed to follow a certain script that it just comes out, well, Caitlyn's this dog, this stuff. I don't even think she care about Caitlyn either. I just think that's what's been programmed for her to say going on these shows.
Right.
Because Caitlyn's not a dog. Like everything I'm listening to them, they sound like they were put into a back of a car and it was the Manchurian Candidate. That's just how I look at me. I'm looking at a Manchurian Candidate situation. If people don't know what that is, that's the movie recently with Denzel, Manchurian Candidate, where they brainwashed soldiers to believe they were in a situation which they weren't in. There was an older movie back in the day, but they just look like they're programmed to say, these are my talking points when I mention Caitlyn.
It's forced talking point.
Right, forced talk. Caitlyn's not a dog. Okay, let's just put this out here. She's not a dog. She hasn't shown dog. She's a front runner. She was front running with the Commissioner Cup. They were acting like that was their championship. It's a cup. That don't mean anything. Like it doesn't. I know people are going to get mad and slander the video. I don't care. Caitlin Clark is not a dog. She hasn't done nothing this year. Angel Reese has got the 500 points, 500 rebounds. She's about to be at 600 points, 600 rebounds. She's in the top 10 rebounds already in Chicago Sky history. She's doing something that's unprecedented. Like she's a person who doesn't dominate the ball. She doesn't have a real high usage rate, and she's getting all these things done. She's doubled her assist rate from last year. She doesn't have many turnovers. She's calmed down on her turnovers. She's she could be one of the all-time defenders we've ever seen. She can guard 1 through 5. She has probably the best hands that we've seen in the league, getting steals, being able to guard posts, be able to guard wings, being able to run the break, being able to do whatever her team needs to be done. And I just feel like it's very disingenuous from two Hall of Famers are not honoring that. And she played basically y'all same position. Like Angel was a wing. Cheryl Miller, you were a wing. Candace Parker, yeah, you played the 5 and the 4, but you were really a wing. You translated that post having guard abilities to bring the ball up and get everybody the ball. So you were one of the first ones to start that. And for somebody who speaks highly of you and look at you as an idol, it would feel more genuine if you could take this person under your wing, but it's mainly Lisa Leslie. And this is what I've said about people for years, Show, and I don't want to be too long-winded because I know you want to get something out. I've said this for years, is that Lisa Leslie won 2 championships for the Sparks. She did everything she wanted to do. Lisa has never, in my opinion, felt insecure about her career or how her career ended. I think Candace Parker feels kind of insecure. I think she feels like I didn't get the recognition I should have got. I didn't get the love I should have got. Then I was disrespected by the USA team when I still could have played on the team. Me and such ain't have to like each other. But she's always felt like she's been slighted, that she's never been put in the greatest of all time conversations, even with her peers. Because listen, it either goes Cynthia, Cheryl, Lisa, Lauren Jackson, Sue Bird, or you'll have some people come up and say Maya Moore. they put Maya Moore over her, and they played basically in the same era. So, and then you got Tamika Catchings. They used to talk about Tamika Catchings more than her, and they went to the same school practically. So, to me, they're out of touch more than they really know. And it's nothing like let's get this notion. Magic and Bird, this is nothing to do with Magic and Bird. Magic and Bird were forwards. They both played the forward position. Magic was just the first one to be able to bring the ball up and initiate the offense. So we got to stop with all this. They played practically the same position. They guarded each other. These two don't play no position. They only push this thing, like you said, Show, because of racial intentions, because she did the "you can't see me," and they pushed that into something else that it didn't need to go to. So that's the only reason why they're talking about it. But if it was such a big deal, why didn't y'all nip it in the bud last year? You're nipping it in the bud this year because your golden girl is a fake and she's a phony. And she's showing that she ain't dog, she ain't none of that stuff. And it's showing that one person worked on their game, Angel, and the other didn't. She was too busy playing golf. I rest my case.
Yeah. And we have to acknowledge, like, everybody's quick to say, oh, well, Kaylin playing better, she's doing this, she's doing that. The sophomore year, Angel's having a better sophomore year. I think we have to move the conversation along. We can't keep talking about college. I don't care about what happened last year.
Exactly.
This year, Angel is playing phenomenal. And if you want to compare the two, who's playing better, Angel playing better than her right now. So, honestly, y'all, I have seen, and there's no hate towards CC. I gotta call it how it is. I seen more growth from Angel from year 1 to year 2 than I have from CC. I see the same.
Yep.
I see some of the things she's good at, and I see a lot of things she needs to work on. So we have to move the conversation forward, and we have to always remember, despite what ESPN have Caitlin Clark ranked, she doesn't have the respect from her peers. They ranked her 9, and they ranked her 9 for a reason. And it was more disrespectful. I wouldn't say disrespect. I think it was more of a slight to say it's 8 other point guards better than CC, because I'm gonna tell you something. The guards in the league are good, but it's not as great as the power forward in the center position. So if you look at the front court players in the WNBA, the league is dominated with front court players. Your top players are front court players. Whether you want Stewart, Age or AT, so I can understand, okay, those Satu and all those players are ranked in front of Angel. But you got your peers saying, I believe Jackie Young, I believe Skylar Diggins. Matter of fact, I believe Kelsey Mitchell on your team is better than you. That says a lot. And sometimes really it's not even that's just not hate. It's just you have to keep working. Like, despite how we look at these players, her peers look at her different. That's just what it is. And I think we got to get to it. Get out of these fairy tale world, these fairy tale fandom takes, and really look at the game for what it is. When I watch Angel game, I see a player that's determined to do everything it takes to get the win. Defense, rebounding, assisting, scoring. It doesn't matter. CC, she has talent. She excites the crowd with her range, but she has to learn how to win. She has to learn how to play winning style of basketball, and that's not hate. Her style is very entertaining to her fans, but if she wants to be on that level, if she really wants to be in the GOAT conversation, she's going to have to make adjustments. She's going to have to play a winning. She's going to stick to a win. Figure out a winning formula for basketball. That's going to turn, to me, what she's doing now, putting up these little stats with the ball in her hands, with the low efficiency. That don't, to me, I expect CeCe to do more than that. What's going to really show me that she's great when she learns how to adjust. when she learns how to sacrifice some of her numbers and put an effort on defense and doing other things to help her team win. Come playing off the ball, sacrificing. You have to be able to sacrifice to win a championship. It's certain things you have to do different to get your teammates' trust, get the respect around the league. It's not just about your strength, shooting 3-pointers from 50 feet.
She better hurry up.
Coaching staff know that. They know that's what you like to do. They know you only good at one. That's side of basketball. That side of the court.
Show. Just tell the truth to him, Show. Why you think they guarding the 94 feet?
That we already
guarding. They got.
People don't see. They don't know basketball. I don't even
like
waste my time. If you look at how they guard Angel, they triple and double team Angel all the time. Because they're trying to keep off the glass, but Angel she's a workhorse. She has such a motor. See, that's another thing too. They game plan for Angel. They're doubling Angel. They're tripling Angel, but you can't out hustle a hustler. Even if Angel Reese not asking for the ball, plays not ran through her, she's gonna figure out a way to help her team. She's going to figure out a way to help her team. That's getting offensive rebounds off your miss, her miss, the opponent miss. It don't even matter. They pick up CC because they don't believe CC life physicality, which she don't. She haven't shown me. Her handles are not good enough, which she showed me. There's a lot of things she got to work on. There's nothing wrong with that. Second-year player, I expect it from a second-year player, but when you're Caitlin Clark and you asked to be the done daughter, you're judged different.
You saw how they guarded Ari McDonald. They backed the hell up off her when she gave him that 1-2.
That's just what it is, man.
I don't know how to be soft. I have parents from the 40s. My uncles are from the 50s. I don't know how to sugarcoat or be nice in this era where let me give you a pat on the back. I got cussed out. I got told you got to do this better. If my game wasn't working, my coach telling me straight up, you got to work on this or you ain't getting no playing time. So in my opinion, it's like these two are doing Caitlin Clark a disservice. Oh, she's a dog. She's this and that. No, she's not. She's not a dog. Her game got holes in it. She's sitting out with a mysterious injury. 1 minute it's a quad. Next minute it's a groin, but you shooting half-court shots in practice and you jumping around on the sideline, running around like you good to play. Like I don't understand this coddling. I don't understand why we're trying to push a narrative when the narrative isn't true. Angel Reese, for one, is from Baltimore, like you said, and he did get corrected. I don't know if it was from Candace or Cheryl, whatever. She's from Baltimore. She's a dog. She played ball. She can play every position. She's played the 1 growing up. She moved to the 2, then to the wing because she got extra taller. She's played 1 at every level. She's won twice in volleyball, I believe, and won twice in basketball. She went to the next level and won a championship. She won the Big Ten when she was in Maryland. The girl is a winner. And until y'all start telling the story, she's just going to keep crumbling down your fake news, your walls. She's already crumbling it now. Now you got people trying to come over to our side, but like my boy Show say, stay on that side. Don't come over here.
No refund.
No refund.
You get the last word, man. Go ahead, my bro.
Go ahead, AJ.
Y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I agree with what you guys were saying, man. At some point, the conversation got to grow up. I don't care if you a legend and you uncomfortable because guess what? CC ain't gonna break Candace Parker's record. It's gonna be Angel. She's gonna be the one hunting for her record. So I don't know if it comes from that or maybe Angel's getting more pub than I was, even though I was the hot shot. I don't know where it's coming from, but the conversation got to go back to being real. And if y'all real OGs in the game, you should see what this young lady is doing. It should be hyping her up to the fullest. That should be your mission, saying, "Hey, this girl look like me. She play like me more than the other chick. Let me get behind her and push her. Let me push her." That's just where my brain is. And luckily, Lisa Leslie looks like the person that understands we're going to push our culture forward in every lane, and this is a lane of sports, and we need to push our culture because it's warranted. It'd be different if she was a scrub or she lost her position to another player, but no, she's shining right now. And if y'all shot this episode before, you need to call Keyshawn like, hey, yo, bro, don't put that out. Let's fix
Facts.
this. Let's come back. I want to give her flowers while she's doing her thing right now. So that's all I got, man. Y'all, y'all always smoking the talking points, so y'all
But
good. I'm just sitting here learning.
AJ, you from out west, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're familiar with Cheryl's game. You're familiar with Candace's game, CP3. The real CP3, by the way. Now, this is how I know they're out of touch. Angel plays more similar to them than Caitlyn does. So that's why I was saying earlier show, like, it's like a Manchurian Candidate situation. Like, she plays like y'all two. Like, the ATs, the Leslies, like, all of y'all were alike. Like, Cheryl, she's your build, and Candace damn near bringing the ball up and doing things with the ball we've never seen. So I don't know. I watch ball. You watch ball, AJ. You watch ball show, and AJ, you from out there. To me, I'm surprised because I would feel like they would be more towards Angel because of how her play style is, because their play style was very similar.
I got
That's all.
one quick point. In my mind is the problem. I don't think they can relate because they were all the golden childs. They were all the golden childs.
Right.
Lisa Leslie had to set the standard of I'm looking pretty. I got my lipstick on.
Right.
It just hit me. I think they were the golden childs. Look at them too. They were always loved.
Like Cece, right?
Exactly. I think that's where it is. It just hit me. I think that's where it is.
And Lisa was like, I was the one dressing fly, balling, busting your butt, and she relate more to Ain't. I like that. Thank you. Open my mind up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I should have started with this.
No, you good. I just wanted to open it up because I know show got to edit this, but I wanted you to open this up because I really want people when they watch this to understand how different viewpoints are. Like Cheryl Swoops was the pretty girl and she busted your butt. Lisa Leslie was the pretty girl, busted your butt. Angel, the pretty girl, fine, flamboyant, busting your butt. Cheryl and Candace, they were like the golden children. Like they were like giving stuff, just like we're seeing with CC. So it makes sense.
Yeah, so make sure y'all tune in. Subscribe to my boy. Welcome to HD TV. Shout out to AJ. He got his own channel. I'll name my channel later. Great following on social media. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Subscribe to Star Who Central. We live every Monday. Me, HD, Prince, Key. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button. New to the channel. Subscribe. Holla at y'all later.